Hello, my name is Paul Holtus and I want to show you in this video how to prepare CSV files for upload into the M&V tool of the Wattics dashboard. So CSV stands for comma separated values, and that's what a CSV file holds. It holds values which are separated by commas. Some operating systems, however, vary in what they actually call a comma separated value. You may actually find CSV files with semicolon or with a tab delimiter in between the values. We'll get to that in a minute. So how do we actually prepare data to be imported? For this video, I would like to show the degreedays.net data download, from which you can get heating degree days data. I have selected a weather station which is close to our office and have clicked here on daily because we want to import daily values for our heating degree days. We wait for it to generate, and once it's ready to download, we can save this file. I have saved this file previously, so I'll just show it over here. It's this one. Okay, so with this file now we can open Excel, and we see here that the first rows are some additional information which we actually don't need. So let's just remove them and resize this row here, and we see that Excel has realized that these are dates and has formatted them in the format that is customary for Ireland in this case. As our tool is used in many different countries, we use a standard date format which we have to ask Excel to display for us. So we select all of the dates and we go to format cells, and we choose the date formatting which starts with a year, goes on with a month, and ends on the day. We click OK, and we see that indeed we have the year, the month, and the day. Our second column contains the HDD values, and here it's important to note that it has to be 3.2 and not 3.2 like it would be in some locales, for example German. So once we have this, we want to save this as a CSV file. So we go to Save As and Other Formats. The selected type at the bottom might not immediately be this one, but you should select CSV, comma delimited. And let's choose a different file name, HDD Dublin, which I have created previously, but I shall overwrite just for the purpose of this demo. I select yes, I want to overwrite it, and it warns me that it cannot save some of the functions that are associated with Excel in the CSV format. For example, if you have formulas, they cannot be saved in CSV. However, this is exactly the format we want, so we will click yes. Okay, we have saved the file and it is here, HDD Dublin. So how can we make sure that Excel has done its work correctly and ensure that this file is actually readable by the Wattics system? Or an easy way is to right click on the file, select Open With, and select Notepad. Any simple text editor will do the trick, in this case Notepad, but also if you have Ultra Edit or Notepad++ or any similar text editors, text file editors, you can open them that way. And we open this file up and we see the first row here, and the two cells are separated by a comma, and we see the same thing through the rest of the files as well. We also make sure and see that it is indeed year, month, day. Okay, so this file looks great. We can now import it into our Wattics M&V tool. For this, we click on Import, we browse to the file that we created previously. Select open, and now it asks us whether we have headers. Well, it does contain a headers row, as we saw in the file itself. Here, the first row is indeed a header. It does not contain a year and a value, but only the headers. So I will select yes here, and I will enter HDD as the unit for this. It takes a small moment to upload the file, and then we see here a preview of all the data that has been uploaded. There are very high values here in HDD, and the reason for this is that I haven't selected average yet. This aggregation here specifies if you have more than one value displayed in the graph very close to each other, how do you aggregate them? And the proper way of aggregating for heating degree days is the average. So if we zoom in, we can actually see that each of these is made up by individual files, individual HDD values, and that the value that we saw when zooming out was the average of those values. Okay, so this concludes the video demonstration of how to import data into the Wattics M&V tool. Thank you very much for watching.